Do you see that? See that moon over there? This full moon in Scorpio has come to ask you, are you ready to transform or stay the same? Are you ready to step into your power, or are you going to retreat? If this is finding you, there's no hashtags, trending sounds, or coincidences, so it's finding who it's meant to, when it's meant to, because that's how I manifest this stuff with my guides. You need to understand that this next week is so imperative to your spiritual growth if you want to live the life of your dreams. If you want to finally call in that abundance, if you want to finally shed the skin and release the things that hold you back from stepping into your most abundant divine timeline. This full moon in Scorpio, and then on May 17th, we have a very powerful conjunction, are setting us up for a cosmic portal of transformation and true power. If you are tired of living the same old bullshit humdrum life, what are you going to do about it? If you have never, not once, truly gave manifestation a try, this is the time to do that. But before you do that, you need to release what no longer serves you. You need to release the doubts, the limiting beliefs. Why can't you win the lottery? Why aren't you deserving of having the relationship of your dreams? Why can't you have that dream body or that 7-figure business? The answer is you. You, your self-doubt, negative self-talk, limiting belief systems, broken systems are the only thing standing between you and manifesting your dream life. And you see, I can speak on this because I get paid to exist. I changed my entire life when I gave myself over and surrendered my limiting beliefs, my self-doubt, and started manifesting. It was just 222 when I paused that, and if you don't know, that means alignment. So you're aligned with this energy, and you need to align yourself with this magical cosmic portal so you can really tap into everything you desire and deserve. I was like everybody else, complaining about my job, pinching pennies, worried about how I was going to afford groceries and all that shit. I had low self-esteem, low self-worth. I just thought I was going to succumb to the generations before me and settle for mediocrity. But then I started to change my self-concept, and I started to go after what I knew I deserved, which was more than that. But in order to become this version of me that literally does nothing but use my gifts when I feel like it, get paid to exist, and live a life of luxury and ease, I had to let that old me disintegrate. This full moon is setting you up for receiving once you've done the releasing. It's really quite simple. You release all those blockages, all that resistance. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the universe. Surrender to your highest self. I spent a good year writing my ebook on mastering the art of manifestation. It's currently on sale for the lowest price I've ever had it, but in that book, I wrote about how you master the law of attraction, the law of assumption, and the law of detachment. Part of detaching is releasing. I am able to help not only transform my own life, but others, and get paid to do it because I manifested it to be that way. But I had to shed my skin. So, are you ready to shed yours? Tap into this powerful energy. Finally become the version of you that you daydream about. See, that's subconsciously manifesting, except your limiting beliefs and your negative self-concept is what keep you from actually becoming that version of yourself. Well, how do you release? How do I stop that? How do I change? Well, there's a quite simple way you can do that. You could dive deep into your shadow self and think about all the negative things you don't like about you, your life, your thought process. Write it all down in the form of I release ... on a piece of paper. Burn it under the full moon. Shred it up if you can't burn it. And then as you watch that paper disintegrate and shred up, you have to truly believe that that version of you is going with it. And then you have to actually really believe that you're worth what it is that you want. And then you become a vibrational match because you're going to start acting like that version of you. And then you align with that frequency of the version of you that already has it. And then it starts to actually manifest. You don't have to listen to me. However, I'm living proof that you can absolutely have whatever you want with ease. 555 when I pause that time. That's big changes are coming. It's up to you, babe. You could have it all. Or not. I love you.